Hey, it's Lindsay from Buy Sell Love Durham. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of my Tuesday morning market update. It's my opportunity weekly to share with all of Durham region exactly what's happening with real estate. Before we jump into the numbers, there's a thing called needs and wants, and I just kind of wanted to briefly cover a little bit of it. And this sold sign behind me is kind of part of that needs and wants discussion. I got a blog that's tied into this, so if you want to read a little bit more about needs and wants, click on the blog and see how needs and wants applies to real estate today. So I'll give you an example. I saw a listing hit the market a couple weeks ago, and it was below market value. It was listed at $799. Probably the market value was around maybe $825, $830. So obviously the agent was trying to get into a bidding war. Ultimately, they got 6 offers. It didn't sell, and the agent increased the price to $915,000. When I had a conversation with him, he said they don't need to sell. They've bought a new construction. They have all the time in the world to sell. So that's not a need to sell. That's a want to sell. The house behind me was an estate sale, so it's kind of the same because it's a want to sell as well. I mean, there's some need there to get it moved, but the bottom line is the executor said if it takes a week to sell or 2 weeks or a month or 2 months, it doesn't really matter to them. So those are the two kind of wants to sell with not a lot of need. But if you get into somebody who really needs a property, like let's say a buyer sells their property and they want something specific like a bungalow behind me, there's not a lot of really nice level bungalows out there. So if they've got a need to move, they're going to be very motivated and the negotiation process will happen differently. So if you want, check out the blog because I mean, it really does change the outcome of how the sale happens. It usually changes the price too. So if you want to check it out, the blog's in the notes section of the video. So let's just jump straight into the numbers. We are in the summertime, June, and you can start to see the market starting to tail off a little bit as the weather gets nice and people are distracted. We had 293 homes come to market in the last 7 days. That's down 30 from the week before. Very interesting. Again, at this time of the year, the sellers slow down in their listing of the properties because it is the summertime and everybody's distracted. We had 93 homes leave the market sold conditional. We had 111 homes leave the market sold firm. So in total, we had 204 houses sell last week in Southern Durham region. That's down 28 from the week before. So interesting, we had 30 fewer properties hit the market, 28 fewer sales. So it's very interesting. So if you get a chance, check out my needs versus wants blog, and I will chat with you next week. You can reach me on any of my social media platforms or 905 area code 743-5555. Have a great week, all of Durham region.